Today I'm going to talk about my YouTube channel and my growth so far. If you are only following me for the books and the book recommendations, then go ahead and watch one of my booktube videos. This video is all about my 1 month journey so far on YouTube, what I did before starting out, how it's going so far, if I've been growing my channel, ways that I've been growing my channel. I really wanted to make one of these videos because I love watching other people's videos, particularly small creators, small YouTubers, supporting each other, seeing how they're growing, things that they understand from YouTube and the algorithm, and ways that we can all grow our channels together. Before starting my small YouTube channel, what I did first was I spent a lot of time researching. I would say I spent at least 2 weeks of doing some research every day into what it meant to be a YouTube creator, what that would involve, how much time I would need to put into it. I watched a lot of videos, and I think this was really important, from small creators and also from the big creators. And I think that was useful for spreading the knowledge around and seeing what was working for some people currently, as opposed to advice that some of the big YouTubers were giving. And I'm going to do a whole YouTube video on which people I follow and which ones I love soon, so subscribe if you're interested for that. I also did quite a lot of research about SEO. If you're not familiar with SEO, it stands for search engine optimization. So it's basically what makes you appear higher up the page on YouTube or on Google, for example. Now, I know a little bit about SEO because one of my other passion projects is that I am a travel blogger, and I blog a lot about Thailand, ways to explore Thailand, and how to travel around Asia. I'll link that below in case anyone's got an upcoming trip for that. But I am familiar with SEO and the research that needs to go into that. So I spent quite a while collecting some keywords, phrases, things that were going to be helpful for helping my little booktube channel to appear higher on YouTube. The other thing that I did was that I started to write down ideas that I wanted for videos. Before starting out, I already had 75 ideas for making YouTube videos, and after 1 month I now have 124 ideas written down for videos and playlists that I want to make, all for my booktube channel. So subscribe, because there's a lot of content that's going to come your way all about books this year. The other thing that I did was that I started watching a lot more booktube channels. Again, both the big booktubers and smaller ones, particularly people who had started more recently, to see what kind of things they were doing. I learned a bit more about the booktube newbie tag, which was how I launched this channel. If you want to watch it, that's up here, my booktube newbie tag, to introduce myself to booktube. The other thing I started researching before starting out was about titles and thumbnails. I use Canva to make all my thumbnails. That's what you see before you click on my video when I appear in your feed. And I really enjoy using Canva, actually. I use it a lot to make pins for Pinterest to drive traffic to my travel blog already. So I was familiar with the platform, and I've been quite enjoying making YouTube thumbnails so far and learning a bit more about Canva. It's actually what I've also been using to edit my videos, which I understand is a little unusual. It's not one of the normal ones. I'm going to try a new platform that I'm going to feed back in my month 2 video of being on YouTube. But at the moment, just at the end of month 1, I have been using Canva for editing my videos, for adding in the pictures of books, and it's been really helpful, generally quite easy to use. I don't do any fancy edits. I don't think booktubers necessarily need that. I think we have the good attention span that we can watch things for a while. And those are the main things that I did before starting my YouTube channel. Now, I'm recording this slightly after my 1 month on YouTube. I posted my first video on the 12th of December, and then I'm going to take you up until the 12th of January. So these are my statistics so far, which I'm pretty happy with. I would like slow growth. I don't want anything to jump or go crazy viral. I would like to steadily gather subscribers, post videos, be part of that booktube community, and it's just a lovely place to be, and I'm really enjoying it so far. It's been lovely to see some of my videos start to take off. I've had fantastic engagement from lovely people in the comments, particularly Kathy, shout out to you. Thank you for all your lovely comments you leave on my videos. Quite early on, I had a shout out from MJ from Reading This Life, and that was really lovely, and I felt so supportive of one of the bigger booktubers to be shouting out for small booktubers. I just think that's so sweet and so lovely. Thank you for doing that. At the moment, my most popular video is my 25 recommendations for historical fiction. You can watch it here if you're interested in my historical fiction book recommendations. That has been popular. YouTube really pushed it out. Within this 1 month, it received 8,000 impressions, and it's going up every day, so that's really fantastic to see more views happen on that one. In this next part, I'm going to talk about things that I have learned so far. I think I've really learned things about SEO, video editing skills. I've looked into a few programs such as vidIQ and TubeBuddy, although I haven't bought anything yet. I'm just doing some of the trials for those ones to see what works, what fits for me. One of the main things I've learned, and I think being on YouTube is going to teach me this, is just to be more articulate. I think I've really had to catch myself from making sure I'm not repeating things, like saying this is a really interesting book, and trying to use a wider range of vocabulary. So that's great. The other thing is that with editing and how slow I am with editing, which I believe is true for everyone on YouTube at the beginning, is that I've had to really cut out a lot of the ums and the ahs that I'm making, because it takes me ages to cut them out. So what I will tend to do is I will just pause during the video and then re-say the whole sentence again, and that has honestly been really helpful, and I wish someone had told me that from the beginning. So my advice to you is just re-record the whole sentence, and then you can cut out the whole bit where you messed up, rather than searching for individual ahs and ums within your speech. The next things to know is, I'm actually really excited because I'm recording this a little bit after my 1 month of being on YouTube, and in month 2 I've got a lot going on. A lot has kind of happened and has started to grow. Not crazy viral kind of stuff, but stuff that I'm really excited about. And so I'm going to share that all with you, to share my views, what else I've been implementing, the new platforms that I've been trying out. And I have been trying a paid version of TubeBuddy because it's really cheap, and they do a massive discount if you have under 1,000 subscribers. So I think that's worth knowing and worth investigating a little bit. If you are interested in what's going to happen at the end of my 2 months on YouTube, then subscribe for that when I get there. Lots of exciting things happening. Hope some of this advice was helpful to any other small YouTubers, and if you're a fellow booktuber, make sure to say hello below so I can subscribe and follow along for your book recommendations.